The frozen waterfall that fell upward, 2016, Cork, Ireland. They say that in winter, the Irish countryside grows quieter, but on one unforgettable morning in 2016, silence was the last thing anyone heard. Instead, there was a gasp, hundreds of gasps, as a familiar waterfall outside Cork defied gravity itself and appeared to leap skyward, frozen in midair like a glitch in reality. It began just after dawn, when the frost still clung to every blade of grass and the hills shimmered with that ghostly silver hue only Ireland can conjure. A pair of hikers, seasoned enough to know these trails like old friends, rounded a bend expecting the usual roar of falling water. But today, the roar was wrong. Softer, stranger, like something being pulled backward through the air. They stepped closer, and that's when they saw it. The waterfall wasn't falling at all. The stream, normally a smooth ribbon tumbling down dark stone, now exploded into a misty plume that didn't descend. It rose. Sheets of water burst upward in shimmering arcs, twisting in the wind, suspended like translucent ribbons of glass. And in the freezing air, that airborne spray crystallized instantly, forming delicate drifting shards that looked almost like snow rising instead of falling. Word spread fast. Within minutes, farmers left their barns, drivers pulled over on rural roads, and neighbors wandered out wrapped in coats and disbelief. Everyone watched as the waterfall, one they'd passed countless times, became something unrecognizable, something almost magical. The wind didn't just push the water upward, it sculpted it. Twisting spires, spiraling plumes, and hovering veils of ice shimmered in the morning light. But what held people wasn't just the visual spectacle. It was the feeling, the haunting awareness that they were witnessing a natural moment so rare it bordered on impossible. For a few breathless minutes, gravity felt optional, nature felt playful, and the world felt wider somehow, like it still had tricks up its sleeve. Then, as quickly as it began, the wind shifted. A low groan moved through the valley. The frozen mist collapsed, the upward spray dissolved, and the waterfall reclaimed its familiar downward plunge. The ordinary returned, quiet and unassuming. If not for the stunned silence left behind, you'd swear it never happened. But everyone there knew better. They'd seen water fly, ice drift up instead of down, and an entire landscape hold its breath. Moments like that don't fade. They settle into memory like frost on stone. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.